Boys, what's up? Welcome to trade recap of the day. Today's Friday, March 21st, and my laptop is very low on battery, so I'm gonna try to make a quick trade recap for you guys. So, coming to market open was my bias. It was bearish because look at the 4 hour, right? First of all, the daily time frame is just straight up consolidation. We don't even care about it anymore. 4 hour, right? What do? We have a bullish 4 hour fair value gap right here. Inverse that bitch, telling us now we're bearish. We have a bearish 4 hour fair value gap, right? What do we do from that bearish 4 hour? We create a 1 hour bearish fair value gap right here that price taps into and rejects from. From there, we end up creating a bearish 15-minute fair value gap down here and another one up here. We created two bearish 15-minute fair value gaps. You can see price. Market open, price comes up, rips into it, and gives us a nice displacement to the downside. Ideally, I would have wanted price to close a little bit above this candle's wick so we could get a 1 minute IFVG entry to the downside. That would have been a beautiful play. But market is not always going to work in our favor. What did happen, though, is we got a nice displacement candle to the downside. That's when I entered short, targeting these external lows. If we look at the hourly chart, we see we have sell side still resting below us, and we have these lows here as well. So I did want to see that sell side getting taken out. So I entered short and then took profits on top step. I took profits at this low, ended up making around $1,400, I want to say, off that. I mean, yeah, like $1,400 because I was in, or no, 1,200 because I was in two contracts, 35 points. Yeah, 1,400 on the dot. And my TP would, honestly, I would have taken profits at this low as well if we hit it, but price is not always going to work in our favor, like I mentioned earlier. And we got a reversal. We got no SMT at that low either. That low did not get taken on. Yes, we did make an order block though. And then, what did we get? We got, second trade of the day was off this 15-minute. Damn, wait, price is dumping right now. That's nice. We got it off this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. We tap into it, get a 1 minute inversion up here, but that is not enough confluence for me just because overall structure is still bullish at this time. So I wait for a 3-minute change in state and delivery. We get the 3-minute right here, right? We close below this up closing candle, right? After we swept this high. 3-minute CISD, wait for an open high. That's when I entered, got filled. Like up here. Stops were at originally, so what happened is on top step I got stopped out. On top step my stops were up here. Got wicked by a tick, and I ended up losing like a good amount because now I'm only up 260 on top step. So I don't even know where my fill was because I did enter in two contracts. I made 1.4 and then minus 1.2. So yeah, this is right. Probably got filled like right here. And I ended up my day up 250 on top step, but on Alpha Capital, since my buffer is bigger, I did use this as a soft stop because we did have a 2-minute bearish fair value gap that ended up holding to the tick, right? And what did happen from there is delivered straight to TP, which was an unfilled 5-minute fair value gap. And that was also aligned with a crazy SMT with ES at the time because we had this low swept, which is the 931 low, 936. Which is this low. So we had a crazy SMT and a 5-minute fair value gap tap. That is a perfect exit. So I made my money back on Alpha Capital from this trade, right? 41, 42, same. This TP was a stop loss. So very unfortunate for top step since I'm only up 260 now. But honestly, not the worst day and not the best day either because price action was just not very nice. It's very choppy, but honestly, it's also my fault for trading because we did sweep previous day low pre-market, as you can see here. Swept previous day low, while the S&P did not. So we did have a very bullish SMT at previous day low, and we were also in a very discounted range. So looking back in hindsight, I guess it was not a great day to trade, and that is something I have to get better at learning, is knowing what days to stay off the market. So yeah, I'm up like $1,000 today. Not the best day. I'm not happy with myself because I did not trade well, but Hope you guys actually learned something from the trade recap. Let me know if you guys have more questions about it, and I will be there to answer. Peace out, boys.